Hey everybody, welcome to our live chat. I'm having a coughing fit right now. I think I swallowed something wrong. I don't know. I swallowed my water wrong, and now it's I got a frog in my throat. So, how are you doing on this Tuesday? I am Heather, and we have switched to the odd hour, so I'm still getting used to that. But I hope everybody is having a great day. And we are going to talk foundation. So each and every time that we do come on live, we do like to go over the basics, what you get, because we know that there's so many people that are interested in Luminous, want to hear about it, and all of that. So we do like to cover it each and every time. So let's go over that real quick. This is one of our starter kits. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. They're all operated the same, so they all do amazing things. Excuse me, guys. But it does come with 2 bottles of foundation. We give you Love and Blush. And the 2 bottles of foundation, they're similar in color. They're not going to be exact, but they are similar in color. And that's so you can color match. You can match yourself 365 days a year. But first off, it's so you can practice. We give you the 2 big bottles. So we want you to get in there, get working with it, experience it. And, you know, you might not be an expert the very first time you use it, but after a couple of tries, you're going to have it down. You're going to understand it. And plus the fact if you're watching our lives, you're going to know what to do. And then we give you the bottles of Love and Blush as well. So the blush you're using like 2 drops at a time, and love might not be something you put on every single time. And so again, you're using only 2 drops. And then we also have how-tos. So right here, right below, right here, you're going to see that we want you to keep your stylus moving. Now, the one thing about that is, first step is get it out of the box. We want you to get it out of the box and get practicing with it. And guess what? You're going to practice with water and air. That's it. So when you plug it in, because it already comes put together, you'll plug it in and just turn it on and then feel that air going across your face. Moving the stylus, feeling that air. That's practicing. You're going to keep it about 4 finger widths away and keep the stylus moving. Then you can put water in here and start pulling back on the trigger. You're going to be pulling back so lightly on that trigger that water's not going to be dripping down. Your face is just going to be nice and moisturized. But it should not just drip down your face. So I wanted to talk about the different foundations that we do have. Because we have the Silk, the Matte, the Mystic, and Ultra. And I wanted to go over, sorry guys. I know we have one in here. I just want to see which one would be the best one. Here are the different foundations. So we have Silk, Ultra, Matte, and Mystic. So the Silk, I'm actually going to put another one up for you. I'm so sorry. Because this is going to show you coverage, finish, and what works for the skin, what skin type. Holy moly, can't breathe or talk. With the Silk 4-in-1, that is the one that I use pretty much every day. That's my go-to. That's going to give you a sheer to medium. But also know that all these that we're telling you, you can get full coverage with all of them. Like I make the Silk 4-in-1 into like, it's a full coverage for me. Also the pre-coverage that you're doing will also help. It leaves a silky finish. It's great for all skin types. Now the Ultra Foundation is going to give you a medium coverage, leave you kind of dewy looking. And it's actually great for combination skin or sensitive skin. It's great if you are acne prone, is another one that might like Ultra. And then the matte, if you like that matte look, then that's perfect for you. If you are oily and you struggle with staying matte, matte is good for you as well. And then a full coverage is going to be Mystic. It has a higher pigment load, so you're not going to have to put as, like, maybe use as many drops to get your full coverage in that. Does that make sense so far? All right. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? Sorry, I'm coughing up a storm. All right, so I'm going to use my Silk 4-in-1, or did I want to use something else? I'm slinging what I have. Oh, I have Mystic 3. I'll use Mystic, which is the higher coverage. It gives you medium to full coverage. And I'm like, what do I want to start out with too? I'll start out with our traditional concealers. I did put on the Snapback Serum. So I'm going to put a little bit of underneath. Patty, good to see you. And kind of move that around. And then do it on this side. Now, these concealers are pretty darn amazing because if you notice that I'm doing one side and then the other, they dry. Like once they're on, they are set. You can set them with a little bit of powder if you want to, but it doesn't take much at all. Like once it's on, it is on. So I'm gonna just rub that in a little bit with my finger. If we have any nurses, what is that line called right there? Because like when you do that all the time, it's has something to do. My friend told me about it. I can't remember. Like when you rub, used to have really bad allergies. And so now that my nose is running again because I've been coughing up a storm, I see it again. All right, so I have my concealer on. Now, if I wanted to powder it, when I say you just need a little bit. So I have my powder, translucent powder. I'm hitting, just tap into the powder. And then I even hit, tap it off the edge to get rid of any extra that's on there because you just need a little bit. Now, since I'm using Mystic and I want that full coverage, I am going to powder first to take it up a notch, to take that flawless look up a little bit more. And I think I will use Glow first as well to do some highlighting. Even though I have the concealer on, that was more my shade of concealer. And so I'm going to do just a little bit underneath to lighten it up even more. I can do a little bit here, I can go down my nose. So I can use this where I would do maybe a shimmer. The glow's not going to give you a shimmer, so you can still go in and do a highlight, but it's going to keep you matte. So now I have my drops of Mystic, which are again full coverage. So you'll find that I probably won't make as many passes to get that full coverage, but I still will start on one side. And if you're worried about getting it into your hair or on your jewelry, things that you can do, like I can put my hand here and here, or hold on to my earring and cover that up while doing the makeup. So if you are worried about getting it everywhere, or obviously you can put a headband, because in the real world, I mean, you're in your bathroom, you're doing your makeup, you have a headband on. I mean, I don't do my hair until after I do my makeup. And so, or it's in the process of getting done. And so, but just know, like, you can just do this to make sure that you're going to get it you know, it won't get everywhere. Really getting polished with concealer and glow. Yay, Jeannie. All right. So there were my few drops of Mystic that I used. Again, not having to use a lot because Mystic will give you that polished look or that full coverage look quicker because it is higher pigmented. Now I'm going to use Belize, but I'm only going to the matte side. Now, if a little bit of that shimmer gets in there, guess what? It's okay. It's not a deal breaker. Doing a little more contouring, giving my face some shape. And then taking Charming blush, which will definitely go with my pink and pink eyes and pink lips. Although I did love that plum blush and pearl. Take that in. And then if I want to, my eyes were already done with the matte or nude palette and this color, this beautiful color right here. We mixed Pearl Luminizer and Plum Blush. I did use that as the blush earlier and it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. We're digging the color options here. And then I can go in and I can do a little bit of touch-ups just in the center. Whoops. These are stains and they do stay on. But I did eat some lunch and I've been drinking because I've been coughing up a storm. Oh, Jeannie, you'll get as fast as I am. I promise. Hey, Candy. I promise, girl. Doing Facebook Lives alone, I've been doing this for 5 years. So I literally can do it with my eyes closed. And so you'll get it down in no time flat. But that's what I'm telling you guys. Like, even I've been airbrushing for 20 plus years, and I learned, like, every time I use my airbrush, I learn something new. And so that never gets old. I love that. Now I do get on my teeth. So make sure it's off my teeth. But just re-apply that so it looks more put together. And it was only on the inside that it was kind of coming off a little bit. And so that's pretty much where I put it. I didn't have to kind of reline the lips. There's, you know, why? There's no need to. So I only went where it was kind of coming out or coming, you know, getting lighter. And so that way you're not adding more layers and layers and layers and layers on. Even if I wanted to, I could add a little bit more mascara, but even our mascara, once it's on, it's on. And I mean, you don't have any problems. Like in my makeup kit, the only thing I have are lips because I might change the look. I might have some neutrals or some pinks and I have one of our powder compacts, and that's because I need the mirror. So honestly, guys, what I think you'll find with Luminous is that you don't have to carry so much makeup around with you because it stays on. It lasts 17 to 18 hours and is non-transferable. So it's going to last all day. It'll last all day. You don't need to touch it up. Usually if I go from like a day look to an evening look, I don't even feel like I need to take that off. I can just reapply some stuff over it to, you know, make it a little more dramatic or smoke it out or whatever I want. It makes it so much easier. So much easier. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining. It's 3 o'clock already, 3 o'clock. Well, it's after 3 o'clock, but this was our 3 o'clock live. We do have the 5 o'clock. So I will be with you one more time for this Tuesday, and then we'll be back at it on Wednesday, on Hump Day. So let's get going. Let's keep it going. All right. I'll see you guys back here at 5. All right. Bye for now, guys.